Hello everyone! As the Lunar New Year draws closer, I want to show you another week of progress we made this week. Multitasking is an ongoing task for us, and we made 2 instances that will hopefully improve your gameplay experience. First, you can finally interact with ZOIs while holding an object in your hand. It's pretty obvious in real life, but now we have ZOIs that can eat as they hold a conversation. Another simple interaction that isn't so easy in video games is ZOIs watching TV, independently but together. This one, everyone requested for a long time, but finally we began our development for it. It's riding the bike. We also wanted ZOIs to be able to ride in the back, but all of this will take a bit of time to complete. You will now be able to save your unique family tree as a local image. While not my area of expertise, I heard this might be useful for people who do social media. But what do I know? A new system we are looking to implement has to do with fame and social status. One example is to have entry to clubs and VIP rooms within those clubs be dependent on your current status in society. As we are still in our early stages for this design, let me know if you have any fun implementations you can think of related to this system. We are always focused on making small, fundamental changes too. The first is having ZOI select more suitable cleaning tools based on whether they are outside or inside. We are also making constant graphical improvements to the very low preset, which I know many players are heavily utilizing. In build mode, the front-facing arrow is now clearer and easier to spot. We are also improving the fear of grease snaps to provide a more fluid experience. This not only applies to furniture, but different structures as well. We now have visual guidelines for those instances where it's difficult to see ahead when placing the initial structure. This includes fences, but also roofs, where you can now see through the material to know exactly where you're placing it. This will come in handy when placing new roofs that will add for the Lunar New Year. Lastly, it's another highly requested feature where you can now adjust how deep or shallow you want your swimming pool to be. What did you think of this week's developments? The more we do it, the more clear it is that improving fundamentals does bring much excitement to the game, way more than I expected. I'm very grateful that our community was able to see that and request it to our team. Though I was slightly worried about taking resources away from creating new features to improve old ones, I'm starting to gain more confidence as I see how the game is improving, but also how receptive you guys are to all of these efforts. We plan to keep this up as we get closer to seeing inZOI once and for all become a complete product. Who knows when that will be, but I'm glad to know that with everyone here, we are certainly heading towards the right direction. Thank you for all the wonderful feedback you provide each week, and I ask that you continue giving us more feedback as we develop this game together. As always, I'll see you all in my reply next week. Have a great weekend. Bye!